Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is like remaking a video, and we were having a conversation, and then I noticed the camera was on, so my apologies. This is a receipt. So, so this is a question. A friend of mine on Facebook, fascist book, as some say, wants me to make a video about the death penalty here in New Kerry. The problem is I'm having a hard time finding the information I need. Now, do I believe that the young man that is in... We only have one person on death row here in New Hampshire, New Kerry, excuse me. Do I believe he's innocent? Absolutely not. I believe he's guilty 100%. But I still respect his humanity. Now, my wife and I differ on the death penalty. But, anyway, so one piece of information I had, and now I can't find it. At one point, he was allowed to, I don't know how you would say, he do some work in the, like, I guess it's like a pod, and the area outside his cell, he was allowed to like clean up, you know, mop, that kind of thing. And then I guess it was some state legislator found out about that and said absolutely not, keep him in his cell 24/7. Thankfully here in New Kerry, no one is too anxious to get to killing people. Unlike Texas, where, you know, if they know you're innocent in Texas, it seems like they're more likely to rush through the execution. Well, if you're guilty, you might sit on death row for 20 years. You know, Texas has knowingly executed a number of innocent people. That's murder. But
hey, but it's state government. You can do anything you want.
Yeah. Anyway, so this, I call him a young man. I mean, look, from what I know about the guy, he's definitely not some guy I'd want anything to do with. But, you know, then you look around at other people that have committed similar crimes up here, and they don't even get life in prison. And some of those people I'd have nothing to do with either. So, if anybody can help me out with some information on this person and the case, I would really appreciate it, because I don't know what happened to the information I had, because it was online. I mean, I didn't have it in print. But like I said, I don't know where it is now. So, I mean, I can't find it. But for those who don't understand, I've been in an isolation cell in my life, not in a jail or a prison or anything, but in an isolation cell, and it ain't no fun. It warps your mind. I remember the last one I was in during high school, and it's just a room. Now, at least the people on death row have access to books, and they have a bed, if you want to call it that. They have a little place to sit, like a desk sort of thing. And I didn't have any of that. It was a plastic covered mattress on the floor and a blanket, and I was in my underwear, and that's it. There was nothing else in the cell. But to this day, I remember looking at a clock up on the wall and watching the second hand tick, 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 and then the minute hand tick. I didn't have a ball, but I remember throwing the ball and bouncing back, grabbing it, throwing it, bouncing back, grabbing it, throwing it. Isolation will really screw your mind up. So, and I was in there. I was only in there for 7 days. So 7-8 days, something like that. And that because I took off and I went AWOL for 2 or 3 days, maybe 2 days, I don't know. But anyway, so if anybody can help me out with some information, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.